Okay, I just wanted to give you a quick update on me playing Chrono Trigger on my Anbernic RG35XX Plus, which is an amazing retro gaming handheld device. I also have the RG XX40V, also cool, but this one is just better because I can carry it always with me. And I'm playing Chrono Trigger in the Super Nintendo version. And I made a small little video about that game previously, and I just wanted to give you a quick update where I am. I actually played all the way through. I haven't finished yet. I played to the last chapter, which is called the Black Omen, where you have how do I tell this without spoiling? I mean, it's an old game, but yeah, I'm in the last chapter. You have to do this one thing, and then you have to fight a couple of bosses. And unfortunately, I was so story driven that I didn't kind of like grind up my characters. I'm at level 40 with all of my characters, but as far as I'm actually watching a playthrough here on YouTube, and I actually noticed that a player who has filmed that playthrough, all of his characters are at 999 HP, and all of my only one of my characters is at 900. All of the others are around 500. So I do need to grind them in level because I'm not able to pass one of the 5 bosses to finish the game. As far as I understand, because I was failing so much with that boss, and I looked through a walkthrough, and I know from that walkthrough that there are a couple of bosses coming, and I'm like, damn, this is really hard. And I really want to finish it that way because the cool thing about this game, which is why, in my humble opinion, this is one of the greatest games ever. I've never played it before, and I've just realized that this game is so amazing now that I'm over 40. That if you finish it this way, it has a so-called, I don't know, ending plus, where you can actually, and this is basically normal for modern games, that you can replay a game with all of the characters' levels in place. But back then in the 90s or whenever that game came out, you finish the game and that's it. But with Chrono Trigger, if you finish it in a specific way, you actually are allowed to replay that game with all of the levels, all of the equipment in place, because this game is all about time traveling. And I assume that due to the fact of time traveling, you are allowed to replay the whole game with your leveled up characters. That is why I want to do that. There is supposedly a way to finish the game that is a little bit easier, in air quotes easier, but then you don't get that ending plus. And I want that ending plus because I do want to replay this game because opposed to many other games in that time period, this has multiple endings, multiple ways to play this through. So I really want that ending plus. And now realizing that I haven't kind of grinded my characters to their fullest capacity, I also, when I read that playthrough, you have a bunch of side quests that are kind of attached to all of the characters that you put into your party. So I'm right now kind of trying to play all through those side quests to hopefully gain all of the equipment, but also get to somewhat of a higher level to be able to kind of finish this game. Um, Honestly, I'm not that big of a fan of side quests. I personally prefer to just play the main storyline with all of the games that I played. I'm not a completionist. I'm a filthy casual gamer. And I like story-driven games. I usually also prefer games that are more or less on rails because being over 40, honestly, we have so many responsibilities already. And the older you get, the more responsibilities you achieve that you don't have that much time to play games. Therefore, For me, I'm more of the type of player who wants either something really casual to reset my brain, like I always say in these kind of mental health centric videos that you've seen previously, but also games that have a storyline that is easy to follow. I also had this example of Final Fantasy 8 that I quit because I was just getting lost a little bit. And also the example of Witcher 3, an amazing game, but I every time I kind of have a project and I left the game for 2 weeks, I didn't know where to pick up. So I do kind of need the game to hold my hands a little bit. So having games like Last of Us, Uncharted that are on rails are much easier for me to follow due to my busy schedule. So now Trigger kind of forcing me in air quotes to play those side quests kind of annoys me a little bit. That's just me. It's a great feature in the game. Don't get me wrong. I'm not bashing the game. I'm bashing basically my game ethics in a way. I just don't want to play those side quests, but I do want to finish that. So I still firmly believe that Chrono Trigger is one of the greatest games, and it will have a big place in my heart and will be in my top 5 games together with Monkey Island and Diablo. It is really up there in my top 5 games. But I hit kind of like a, what's the name called? A road bump, um, where I kind of stopped and I did wish I already finished the game, but I still need some time to get all of those side quests and hopefully level up my characters in a way that I can finish those last bosses. I will continue watching this playthrough, but already seeing that his HP are all much higher than mine, I assume that all of the gear that that person has is already much better than I'm having. So I assume that playthrough will look really easy compared to what I have to deal with. Um, but yeah, let me know, what are your opinions? Did you play through Chrono Trigger? And did you actually grind your characters to a higher level? At what level, if you can remember, were your characters when you tried to finish the last? There's this big boss, and then there are those couple of sub bosses. Let me know, how high was your level, and if one of those retro gaming centric viewers, like for example Tech Dweeb, let me know. I would really like to know how high were your characters when you tried to hit the last chapter of the game. And yeah, also if you haven't played yet, try it out. It's an amazing game, and maybe get this. Why is my camera now out of focus? So I have no idea why my camera suddenly went out of focus. Plus, my storage was empty. So yeah, if you want to play Chrono Trigger, consider getting one of these Anbernic devices. I will put an affiliate link in the description below. Obviously, with those, you won't pay more, but you will definitely help this channel quite a lot. And to help this channel even more, maybe check out my last Chrono Trigger video up here. YouTube thinks that you like the video down here. And if you want to be an MVP, also click the like button, maybe hype the video, and help me to get to 2,000 subscribers by clicking the button up here. That way we see each other tomorrow. Thank you very much.